Welcome to Mindly Way, where we explore life philosophies to grow and find the right path. Get ready to listen for an inner journey. Foreigners pick you. They don't offer you a handbook. Instead, they give you clues, signs, and whispers. Don't write off signs as coincidences. Instead, acknowledge them and explore their depths to find potential arrows that will lead you to your true destiny. You're not phony. These indicate that you are the chosen one and are not a fraud. You're not the type of person who can act like someone else. If something doesn't feel right, you'd prefer to walk away from it than try to act your way out of it. You also don't get along with people who aren't genuine, whether they are only interested in material possessions, enjoy gossip, or are bullies. You just can't connect with them. You also have a sort of fake radar or a special sense for recognizing when someone is being fake. Being dishonest simply isn't in your nature. It feels wrong to you. One of the things that distinguishes you as a chosen one is your natural ability to recognize insincerity from a distance. You're not just true to yourself, but you also have a talent for figuring out when other people are or aren't being true. While some individuals find comfort in routines, you're not the type of person who's content to simply go through the motions of everyday life. You have a hunger for more. You always feel like there's something more, something bigger out there for you. The idea of just fitting in and doing what everyone else does feels like a trap you don't want to fall into. You understand that there's more to life than just a regular job and following society's rules. You're not held back by the limitations that seem to keep others stuck in one place. You know there's a big, amazing world out there to discover, a world that's far beyond just being average. Like the poet Robert Frost said, you're choosing to take the road less traveled. You're opting for a path that's different from what most people choose, and you know that this choice will shape your life in ways that are truly special. You're going through so much. Many are called, but only a few are chosen. The ones that are chosen are the strongest. They are tough and face the hardest battles. As a chosen one, your life is meant to be filled with challenges right from the beginning. These difficulties serve a purpose. They make you stronger and wiser. When you navigate through dark and hard times, you gain the skills and understanding to guide others who are going through their own struggles. In some ways, the difficulties you go through enable you to be a beacon for people who are lost or in agony. By facing and overcoming your obstacles, you help many others avoid having to go through the same suffering. You clear the way for others who follow in your footsteps. Even in your darkest moments, you find the strength to help others through their struggles. You may not always realize it, but you are acting as a savior and healer for them. Every difficult moment in your life, pain, struggle, challenge has a purpose. Nothing is wasted. These experiences are there to help you grow spiritually and to give you the wisdom you need to make the world a better place. You seek the truth because, in addition to looking out for yourself, you also serve others and improve their quality of life. You have always been someone who is genuinely interested in learning the truth. You aren't scared to disagree with popular opinion or to question established beliefs, even though other people might just follow orders. Instead, you would much rather follow your own intuition and follow your own path. As the philosopher Socrates once said, an unexamined life is not worth living. You genuinely believe that, so you're on a quest to explore yourself and understand who you are. You're not just living life. You're really digging deep to understand it and yourself. You're driven by this deep curiosity to explore and understand the mysteries of existence. And you know that the real answers aren't always out there in the world, but often they are inside you. Being the black sheep in your family is another indicator that you are the chosen one. You may have even wondered if you were adopted because of how different you are from your family. Perhaps your political views differ, or you just see the world differently than they do. Feeling so different can sometimes make you feel alone or cut off from your family. It can be difficult to feel like you're in a world of your own while surrounded by people who should feel at home. However, it's also a sign that you're meant for something. You're a good person, and even though you've been mistreated or taken advantage of in the past, you still choose to be kind and do good deeds for other people. This is partly because you have a really pure heart, which is one of the main reasons you are the chosen one. You're the kind of person who naturally wants to make other people happy, sometimes even letting them take more from you than they should. This isn't because you're weak. Rather, it's because you genuinely love helping others. It's in your DNA. You're special. Some people might think they're taking advantage of you, but you allow it to happen because you're a natural giver. You feel most alive and most yourself when you're giving to others, even if you don't get much back in return. This giving nature of yours is a clear sign that you're someone special, someone chosen for a bigger purpose. You have an inner knowing. You can try to ignore it all you want, but deep down you know you're chosen. It's like a gut feeling you can't shake, a fire in your soul that keeps telling you you're here for something big. You just know you're meant to make a difference in the world. You feel like an old soul, like you've been around longer than your years. The way things work on earth, people bossing each other around, all the hate and fighting, it just doesn't make sense to you. People dislike you. Sometimes you even feel like you belong to a different place, somewhere far from here, and you find yourself missing that unknown home. The feeling is strong. You're not like everyone else, and you're not here just to go along with the flow. You're here to change things, to make the world better, and no matter how much you might try to deny it, that calling won't go away. People dislike you. Sometimes people just don't like you even though you haven't done anything wrong. This can be really confusing, especially because you're a good person. The reason for this is that the goodness in you, the light inside you, makes some people uncomfortable. They don't like you. It's like your light highlights the darkness in them, the parts they aren't proud of. As you grow spiritually, that inner light of yours will shine even brighter, while many people will love you for it. Don't allow anyone to make you feel less of a person, since some people may react oddly or even unfavorably. Remember that this isn't actually about you. Rather, it's about them and their own problems. Continue being the incredible person you are. Let go of the negativity. Have faith in the universe to support you. And keep in mind that you are led and protected from above. Don't worry about the people who don't get you. You are here for a bigger purpose. Unlike some individuals who could disregard spiritual concepts, you believe in a much greater force. You have a great regard for the forces of the cosmos or God. You notice details that others would overlook, and you realize that everything is happening precisely as it should, in accordance with a greater design. You are a light worker, someone whose purpose is to spread love and light throughout the world. You know in your heart that this is your true calling because of the significant mission you have been given. You are protected and guided by higher powers. You don't need to fear anything because you are walking a path that has been specifically planned for you, and you are not walking it alone. Therefore, my friends, if you see any of the signs that we have covered in the video, you should pay attention to them. They are signals from a higher power encouraging you to fulfill a mission while you are still on this planet.